Welcome to Lithuania. It is the country which is preparing itself for big events. In 2009, Lithuania is going to celebrate the millennium of its name, and the same year, Vilnius is going to be the European capital of culture. Let's have a look around the most attractive tourism sites of Lithuania, which are famous for intangible heritage. We would like to invite you to visit the medieval capital of Lithuania, surrounded by a chain of lakes and abundance of natural, cultural and historical heritage sites. We pride in the old castle of Trakai, where memorable cultural, sports and national events are held, while the attention of tourists is drawn to unusual projects like excursions around the museum by night, feasts on traditional dishes and open-air opera festivals. The next stop is a beautiful Raudonia castle, located in the valley of the river Nemunas. In the neighborhood of the castle, the culture festival called the Blossoms of Panemunė takes place. Here one can get familiar with the customs and traditions of this region, old crafts, culinary heritage, and have a good time. Lithuanian castles, mansions and manors are listed heritage buildings, but they are rejuvenated for the second life. A characteristic example could be the Zypliai manor, where in a previously dilapidated manor, now life is jumping. In the restored premises, an international plein air of folk artists, the Grasshoppers of Zypliai, takes place. Let's move on to Biržai, a town famous for the traditions of delicious homemade beer. In the Biržai castle, one can watch an entertaining program titled The Žaldokas Beer. During the program, the rituals of beer brewing and drinking, refined by our ancestors, are demonstrated as they used to be. With the folklore music playing in the background, a theatrical presentation of beer brewing tools are performed, including tasting of beer, local cheeses and homemade bread. Lithuanian forests are full of natural riches. In Dzūkija region, known for its wild berries and mushrooms, the annual Mushrooms Festival is organized. The festivals like this are rare to find around the world. Therefore, this particular festival is unique in Europe. People from all over the world are invited to take part in the Mushrooms Picking Championship, visit fairs of local folk artists, exhibitions of natural crafts, presentations of culinary heritage, and engage in different leisure activities. In early spring, on the Amber coast of Lithuania, the Smelt Festival of fishing small fish smelling like cucumber takes place. One can take part in a fishing competition and taste smelt cooked in different ways. Having arrived to Dusetos town, one can taste crayfish and take part in a special crayfish eating competition. Have you ever watched cherries ripen? In one of the oldest towns of Lithuania called Žagarė, which is famous for cherries and horses, the Cherries Festival is organized. The Žagarė cherries are the only of such kind, since they do not grow anywhere else in Lithuania but here. During the festival one can taste different local dishes made with cherries, watch the local horse riding championship, take a walk in the Fair of Crafts and visit well-known cultural sites. In Kulautuva, located in a beautiful valley of the river Nemunas, a festival of sung poetry called the Acacia Alley takes place every year. A small peninsula on the east coast of the Curonian lagoon, called the Ventė Cape, is the place for banding birds. During autumn, over 3 million birds fly over the Ventė Cape. One can come over for bird watching and take part in the annual bird watching rally. We would also like to invite visitors to Lithuania to get acquainted with the old post track, which ran from Russia via Lithuania and through to Poland, and used to be a vital correspondence route for several centuries. Therefore, it would be interesting to follow this route through in any season, since one can get familiar with restored heritage buildings, architecture and intriguing history of the track. Have you ever taken a trip by old narrow gauge train? On board the train, you would be offered to taste local wine or beer and have a party together with a gang of robbers imitating the takeover of the train. Now, we would like to propose you to visit the Lithuanian Destination of Excellence 2008, that is the Žemaitija National Park. This region can boast the most beautiful lake of Plateliai, where swimming, diving and rowing championships are organized. Here, one can find quiet rural tourism sites with famous folk artists, known for carving wooden masks for different festivities. The old traditions of the Shrove Tuesday, more known as Pancake Day, have been particularly well kept by inhabitants of Žemaitija. During the Shrove Tuesday, people all over Lithuania changed to costumes of fairy tales heroes, like devils, witches, doctors, etc., and go out on streets to celebrate. The festival may not do without the Winter Man and the Spring Man, who fight against each other, personifying the battle between winter and spring. Another traditional folk heroine, Mori, a female figure stuffed with hay, is being taken around the villages and towns to symbolize welfare and fertility of the coming spring. Yet, it is banned in the end of the festival. During the carnival, people have round pancakes reminding the face of the sun and other traditional dishes. We kindly invite you to visit Lithuania. You are always welcome here.